Here we are in Kimba, and this is the big GALAH. I don't know who is the biggest GALAH, whether it's that GALAH or this GALAH, but it certainly is a big GALAH.
I'm not sure.
Be a GALAH. How do you be a GALAH?
Here you go. Flap your wings.
Flap my
So
wings.
I'm not sure who the biggest GALAH is. This one's a tall GALAH, but this one's just plainly
No, that's not fair.
a plain. This one's a plain GALAH.
While we are in Kimba, we're also halfway across Australia. Here we are at Coronation Bay, north of...
It's actually Coronation Beach.
Oh, beach, sorry. North of Geraldton, about 20 k's or something. And
Western Australia.
in WA. And we've camped right on the water's edge. Got a magnificent spot, and the day is just glorious. And we're just out walking along, enjoying ourselves, and having a wow of a time.
How good would this be for my garden? So we're in the car today. As you can see by that ocean, it's pretty damn rough out there. We've had a wet and wild night of wind and rain. In fact, literally pouring rain. So yeah, she's pretty rough out there. So yeah, you can see how rough it is out there. It's I've never seen it like this. We've always been here when it's been beautiful weather and nice and still. Beautiful place. So we're in the middle of nowhere. Hopefully you can hear me because it's very windy. That's our van down there. And we've wandered up a hill to have a bit of exercise, and the country is just a vast kind of wilderness. So we're staying in the middle of nowhere, as I said before, and we're just out for a walk. And I thought I'd let you know that we've had a couple of weeks with no filming because our very first camera, that was about 2 weeks old, had a bit of an accident, didn't it, Charlie?
It did. Now, what happened was that camera we had was starting to take a lot of dirty photos. Ooh, bad stuff, naked people and all sorts. Wasn't good at all. It was very, very dirty. So I thought I'd fix that, Dinah, didn't I?
You did. How did you fix it, Charlie?
Well, what I did, I thought, well, I'll stick it in the washing machine and put it through a wash and a rinse cycle, and it'll come out all clean, and all those dirty films and sexual activities and stuff that might have been on the camera would be all clean, and she'd be ready to go.
And what actually happened, Charlie?
Well, it did get clean, but
It no longer works.
it no longer works.
Yeah,
They didn't tell me that bit when I bought it.
So we're on camera number 2.
Camera number 2.
In about 2 weeks, so we're doing really well. And we put out our first video, which I have to say was a bit raw and average, because Charles, who's not a very good tech person, has spent 2 weeks trying to edit his very first video. There's been lots of unusual words, can I say, coming out of his mouth. And he slammed the computer shut one night, and he made me grumpy one night. I couldn't sleep. So it's been trial and error. So
It certainly has been a very steep learning curve.
And I can't tell you how many YouTube videos he's watched to try and work out how to use the camera and how to edit. And each time he goes to do something, he's like, so what do I do again?
I'm a slow learner. What can I say? I'm just a slow learner.
It's been a nightmare.
But you know what? I can only get better. Well, I hope anyway.
He's got 1 follower, me. And
nobody's liked or subscribed yet. What's going on there? I wanted to be an instant star.
And he's the only person in our whole family who has his own Instagram.
I have my
has
own
his channel.
YouTube channel. The only one in the family, the old fart of the family, right? The most non-tech dude. And I've got a YouTube channel. Nobody else has. Yay for the old farts.
Be it needs a bit of work.
Yeah. It needs a lot of work.
But we'll get there.
We'll get there slowly.
Yeah. Oh, look at the little baby calf. Look at that. Oh, off he goes. Freaks out. There's some moo-moos. It's just such a vast country. This farm would be such different farming to what we do at home. It's just goes on forever. We just stopped for a coffee break, and I'm going to walk up to the termite mounds, ant mounds. I'm not sure what they are. We're going to do a bit of investigation about that. This side of the road is all just sand and hardly any like feed at all, nothing. And then you look at that side of the road and it's all green, lots of feed. And then I came across this gorgeous, look at the little flowers on that. It's just amazing. It's harsh, such a harsh wilderness area, and then you get these beautiful little plants with flowers. So anyway, we'll go and check out the termite mound. So fascinating. Check it out. It's almost like it's got pictures on it. It's weird. They almost feel soft. They don't feel rock hard. It's just, oh, there it is. There's one of the little, I have to get close, little termite-y flying things, ants. I don't know if you can see that, it's hiding now. Fascinating. Yeah, here we are at GALAH station. It's pretty fancy. We're going out for a fancy dinner tonight, having beef off the actual farm, and all the produce is made here live. Yeah, here's our setup. Got the washing out already.
Got the washing out. Can you see the bras and undies on hanging up there? Ooh. How exciting is that?
And we're just going to go for a wander around. We actually ran into some people from back home today as we were arriving here today, which is bizarre. So we'll go and say hello to them. And what else are we doing? Having a wander. There's all sorts of stuff to look at here. So we'll film as we're going around. Okay.
Here we are at the bar at the GALAH station. Yeah, she's a gorgeous day here today. So, big open bar fireplace outside. And this is looking in to the bar area. So, how cool does this look? An old wool press here and a bale of wool here. So, fantastic. Here's the dining area. Fantastic. How cool is this? There's young Dinah leaning up the bar, drinking, having a good drink. She can't help herself. She's on the alcohol already. So here's the bar area, and here's where the old hand pieces were for the shearing shed. Fantastic. Old steam engine across here. Look at that. How cool is that? Really nice. And we've got tables, and we're going to have dinner here tonight, so I'll be able to get a bit more footage there. And then they've got a great big beautiful open area out here. Yeah, fantastic. Very nice. Good grass area out here. It's very well done. How cool is that? Here's the showers at the station. They got a tree in the middle with a bucket and the dunny in the corner. So how cool is that? It's got all the mod cons. So yeah, very well done. And over here's an old shower that they've out of an old tin water tank. They've turned into a shower area. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And here's the sign to the lava trees, which are located over here where Dinah's standing in front, and they're just old water tanks that have converted into toilets. So yeah, pretty ingenious. It's really got that rustic feel about it.